Good afternoon, dear students. Today I am starting a new topic, new chapter, application of integrals. In this chapter, we'll learn how to find area under simple curves. First of all, I will write the geometrical meaning of integration of a to b fx dx. Now, suppose y equal to fx be continuous in the closed interval AB, in the interval AB, let y equal to fx be continuous in the interval AB. Then integration of a to b fx dx geometrically represents the area, bounded by the curve y equal to fx, by the curve or the line, the curve y equal to fx, the ordinates x equal to a, x equal to b, and x-axis. This is the geometrical meaning of integration of a to b fx dx. A to b fx dx geometrically represents the area bounded by the curve y equal to fx, the lines or the ordinates x equal to a, x equal to b, and x-axis. Now let me explain this. Suppose we have to find the area of this shaded region, this particular region. Now you can see the boundaries, the line x equal to a, x equal to b, the x-axis, and the curve y equal to fx. We have to find area of this particular region. So how will you think? How will you proceed? I am saying the simple way. We have to find the area of the shaded region. We have to find area of this particular region, the shaded region. The area of the shaded region will be, just think in this way. Now out of these four boundaries, one of the boundary is x-axis. So just first of all, you just try to find whether one of the boundaries is x-axis or y-axis. For this particular region, one of the boundaries is x-axis. So we will write integration of dx. And if the boundaries, one of the boundaries, suppose one of the four boundaries is x-axis, here one of the boundaries is x-axis, so I will write dx. With dx, I will write y. That means if y-axis is one of the boundary, we will write dy, with that we will multiply x dy. So here, as one of the boundaries is x-axis, I will write dx, with dx I will write y. And on y-axis, the particular region varies from x equal to a to x equal to b. So I will write a to b. And now we have to y in terms of x also. Okay. Now how to replace y? We will replace y from the equation of the upper boundary. Okay. Along y equal to fx. So we will, in the next step, we will replace y by the, we will replace y from the equation of upper boundary, which is y equal to fx. So our area of the shaded region becomes integration of a to b fx dx. Okay. So in this way you have to think. Suppose we have to find area of a particular region, just think which x-axis or y-axis, which one is one of the boundaries of that particular region. Here x-axis is one of the boundaries, so we have written dx, with that I have written y dx from a to b. Okay. And we have to replace y from the equation of upper boundary. Now let us consider some more cases. Now suppose we have to find the area of this particular region. Okay. The particular region lies between x equal to a, x equal to b. This boundary is y equal to fx, and one of the out of these four boundaries, one boundary is x-axis. So if one of the boundaries is x-axis, then area of the region, the area of the shaded region will be, as one of the boundary is x-axis, I will write dx. With that I will write y dx. from x equal to a to x equal to b, a to b. Y we have to replace from equation of this curve. Okay, so along y equal to fx. But what we have to remember, if we are considering x-axis as one of the boundary, and if the particular region lies below x-axis, we have to put modulus sign or minus sign, because if we just find this without adding minus sign, answer of this will be negative. To make the result positive, we add a minus sign. So remember, if we are considering x-axis as boundary, then if the particular region lies above x-axis, area will be a to b y dx. If the particular region lies below x-axis, we have to write the formula a to b y dx. With that, we have to add a minus sign, because this will make the answer positive. So this equal to, it will be minus of a to b y equal to fx, so it will be minus of a to b fx dx, or you can put modulus sign, modulus of a to b fx dx. Both minus sign or modulus sign will make the result positive. And now let us consider this particular case. Suppose we have to find the area of this shaded region. We have to find the area of this part plus this part, and we will find separately. First we will find area of this part, and next we will find area of this part, and we will add. Okay, let us first find area of this part, area of first part. Suppose this is y, the curve y equal to fx. This is the curve y equal to fx. Okay, now to find area of this part, now for this part, one boundary is x-axis. X-axis is one of the boundaries. For this particular region, one boundary is x-axis. So area will be y dx from 0, this origin 0 to a, 0 to a. Upper boundary is y equal to fx. This particular boundary is y equal to fx. So if write along y equal to fx up to this part, it's okay, fine. Now what we have to remember, this particular region we are considering, for this region x-axis is boundary, and this particular region lies below x-axis. We have to add minus sign. This is the area of this part plus. Now we have to find the area of this part, second part. For this particular region also, you can see one of the boundaries is x-axis. X-axis is one of the boundaries is of this particular region. So area will be y dx from a to b, from a to b. Okay, a to b. X-axis is boundary, so dx into y, that is y dx from a to b. The upper boundary is y equal to fx, so we have to write along y equal to fx. And one more thing, here x-axis is boundary and the particular region lies above x-axis, so area will be a to b y dx. Okay, so this equal to minus of, you can write 0 to a, y equal to, you have to write fx dx plus a to b fx dx. This is the area of this particular region. So be careful when we are considering x-axis as boundary. If the region lies below x-axis, the formula will be y dx from 0 to this, we have to add minus sign. And if the particular region lies above x-axis, area will be y dx. X-axis, we have considered x-axis as boundary, so y dx from a to b. Okay, and for this we did not add negative sign because this region lies above x-axis. Okay, next suppose you have to find area of this particular region. Okay, now you can see for this particular region one of the boundaries is y-axis, so area of this shaded region will be x dy. As y-axis is boundary, you have to write dy into x. On y-axis, the region varies from a to b, y equal to a to y equal to b, so you have to write a and b. And x you have to replace from the upper boundary, from this boundary along x equal to fy. So we'll put x equal to fy here. It will be a to b fy dy. Okay, so this is the area of this particular region. Next, area of this particular region. Suppose we have to find area of this region. For this particular region, one of the boundaries is y-axis. Okay, one of the boundaries y-axis. So formula for area will be dy into x from A to B. And what we have to think, if we are considering y-axis as boundary, if we are considering y-axis as boundary, and if the particular region lies to the right hand side like this, so directly area will be A to B x dy. But if the particular region lies to the left hand side of y-axis, to this side, we have to add one minus sign, because without minus sign, if we calculate the area, its value will come in terms of minus, in negative. So to make the result positive, we have to add one minus sign with that. Okay, or you can add a modulus sign. Okay, so if we have to be careful, if y-axis is one of the boundaries, then we have to check whether the particular region lies to the right hand side or to the left hand side. If it lies to the left hand side, with the formula for area, we have to add one minus sign, and x we have to replace from the upper boundary, from the equation of this curve. So it will be minus of A to B fy dy. Sorry, dy, fy dy. This is the area of this particular region. Next, suppose you have to find the area of this particular region. Now for this particular region, both x-axis and y-axis are boundaries of that particular region. Now to find area of this particular region, we can consider x-axis as one of the boundary. If we consider x-axis as boundary, its area will be dx into y, that is y dx from 0 to a. Y we have to replace from the equation of this curve, Or if we consider y-axis as boundary, we can consider y-axis also as one of the boundaries, and if we consider y-axis as boundary, its area will be dy into x dy. Okay, on y-axis it varies from 0 to b, so it will be 0 to b. So to find area of this particular region, you can consider x-axis as boundary or y-axis as boundary. If we consider x-axis as boundary, it will be y dx from 0 to a, and if we consider y-axis as boundary, its area will be x dy, y-axis, so x dy from 0 to b. Okay, so these are some cases how to find the area of shaded region. And now let us take some simple questions of area under the curves. And now, before solving some questions, first of all, let me show how to draw rough sketches of some standard graphs. Let us start with y square equal to 4ax. We know y square equal to 4ax is the standard equation of a parabola. Okay, its rough sketch is like this: y square equal to 4ax. Now in the question, suppose it is given, find the area bounded by y square equal to 2x, y square equal to 4x, y square equal to x, y square equal to 7x. Okay, now in question, if the equation of parabola is given in this form, we will draw the rough sketch of these curves in this way. Now what you have to remember, while finding the area under curves, you have to draw the rough sketch of the curves. Okay, suppose you are given, find the area bounded by y square equal to 4x. How will you think? You will think y square equal to 4x is of the form y square equal to 4ax. Its rough sketch is this. So for y square equal to 4x, we will draw the graph of y square equal to 4x in this way. For y square equal to 2x also, we will draw the graph in this way. Okay, if we think in this way, we can do it hurriedly, we can draw the graphs, we can solve the answer. solve the question. Okay, suppose x square equal to 4ay. We know x square equal to 4y. This is the standard equation of a parabola. In the graph of x square equal to 4ay is this. Okay, now suppose in the question it is given, find the area bounded by x square equal to 2y. Now x square equal to 2y is of this form. We'll draw this graph. Suppose it is given, find the area bounded by x square equal to 6y. X square equal to 6y is of the form this, x square equal to 4ay. This equation is of this form. So we will draw the graph in this way. For any equation of this type, we will draw the rough sketch in this way. Okay, x square equal to 10y, x square equal to y, all these are of this form. So their rough sketch will be exactly like this. Next curve is x square plus y square equal to a square. X square plus y square equal to a square is the equation of a circle. X square plus y square equal to a square is the equation of a circle with center at 0, 0. Center 0, 0 and radius a. This length is a. So this becomes a0 and this becomes 0a. Now, if in the question the equation of circle is given in this way, x square plus y square equal to 4, we will draw this circle. If the equation of a circle is given in this way, x square plus y square equal to 9 or x square plus y square equal to 1 or x square plus y square equal to anything, say 8, we will draw the graph of the circle exactly in this way. We have to draw the rough sketch. And you know, x square plus y square equal to 4 is of this form and its rough sketch will be like this. Okay, suppose x square by 3 square plus y square by 2 square equal to 1. Or let me write generalize, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Let me generalize, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, where a is greater than b. Now this is the equation of an ellipse. Its rough sketch is, as a is greater than b, its rough sketch will be like this. Okay, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. If a is greater than b, that means major axis is along x axis. Okay, x square by a square, so this length will be a and its coordinate will be a0. X square by a square, so a0, this will be minus a0. Y square by b square, this length will be 0b and this length will be 0 minus b. Now in the question, if it is given, find the area bounded by x square by 3 square plus y square by 2 square equal to 1, then you can see clearly this is of this form and we will draw the graph of this in this way. Okay, we will draw the ellipse exactly in this way. So you just have to consider whether a is more than b or b is more than a. If a is more than b, this length will be greater than this length, and if b is more than a, suppose x square by 3 square plus y square by 5 square equal to 1. This is given in the question. Find the area bounded by this curve. Now you can see this length is now more than this. The length along y axis, the major axis is along y axis for this particular ellipse. So its graph will be like this. X square by 3 square, so this length will be along x axis, this length will be 3, this length will be minus 3. Y square by 5 square, so this length will be 5, this length will be minus 5. Okay, so in this way you have to remember graphs of standard curves, ellipse, circle, parabola, etc. Okay, here I have taken one simple question to start with. Find the area of the region bounded by y square equal to 9x, x equal to 2, x equal to 4 and the x-axis in the first quadrant. We know how to draw y square equal to 9x. So y square equal to 9x is of this form, y square equal to 4ax. Its rough sketch is like this. We will draw y square equal to 9x also in this way. So first of all, let us draw y square equal to 9x. This is y square equal to 9x. This is a rough sketch. Next, x equal to 2, x equal to 2. 1, 2, x equal to 2, 3, 4. This is x equal to 4. Okay, so what we have to find? Area of the region bounded by y square equal to 9x. This is the graph of y square equal to 9x. The line x equal to 2, x equal to 4, x-axis, and in the first quadrant. This is the first quadrant. So we have to find area of this particular region. Okay, we have to find area of this particular region. Now consider the boundaries of this particular region. You have to find area of this required area equal to, just consider the boundaries. One of the boundaries x-axis. You can see x-axis is one of the boundaries. So area will be dx into y. From 2 on x-axis, the region varies from 2 to 4. So it will be 2 to 4. And y we have to replace from the equation of upper boundary, from the equation of this curve. Equation of this curve, we know y square equal to 9x. So y will be root over 9x, that is 3 root x. Y square equal to 9x, y equal to root over 9x means 3 root x. 3 into integration of root x is x to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2, so it will become 2 by 3. Limit varies from 2 to 4. So this will be 2, cancelling 3, 3. If we put x equal to 4, 4 means 2 square, and this 2 get cancelled. 8 minus 2 to the power 3 by 2 is 2 root 2. So ultimately the answer is 16 minus 4 root 2. This is the area of this. You can write unit also, this unit. This is the area of this particular region. Next question is to find the area of the region bounded by x square equal to 4y, y equal to 2, y equal to 4, and the y-axis in the first quadrant. Now we have to find area bounded by x square equal to 4y. You have to draw a rough sketch of x square equal to 4y, and we know how to draw x square equal to 4y. X square equal to 4y is of this form, x square equal to 4ay, and its rough sketch is this. Okay, so x square equal to 4y, first of all we will draw the rough sketch of x square equal to 4y. Now this is the rough sketch of x square equal to 4y. This is the line y equal to 2. Y equal to 2 is the line parallel to x-axis. So this is y equal to 2, this is y equal to 4. And this is first quadrant. We have to find area bounded by y equal to 2, y equal to 4, and the curve x square equal to 4y in the first quadrant. Okay, so you have to find area of this part. Now area of the shaded region is equal to, for this particular region, the one of the 4 boundaries is y-axis. As y-axis is the boundary, and if we consider y-axis is boundary, its area will be dy into x dy. Y-axis is the boundary, so dy, with that you have to multiply x dy from 2 to 4. From 2 to 4. X dy from 2 to 4. And x we have to replace from the equation of this curve, from the equation of upper boundary. X will be root over 4y, that is 2 root y. 2 into root y dy. And now we have to integrate. Integration of y to the power half is y to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. This will become 2 by 3. Limit will be from 2 to 4. So this is 4 by 3. If we put y equal to 4, it will become 2 square. So it will become 8 minus 2 root 2. So this is the answer. 4 by 3 into 8 minus 2 root 2 unit. Okay, area we have to write unit. So this is the answer. Next, to find the area bounded by the parabola y square equal to 4ax and its latus rectum. First of all, we will draw y square equal to 4ax. This is the standard parabola y square equal to 4ax, and this is the parabola y square equal to 4ax. Latus rectum. Latus rectum is a chord which passes through the focus. Now for this parabola in class 11 we got the focus of the parabola is A0. Focus of the parabola is A0. Now The latus rectum is a chord which passes through focus and perpendicular to the axis of the parabola. So this is the latus rectum. Latus rectum is the chord which passes through the focus of the parabola and is perpendicular to this is the axis of the parabola. This line divides the parabola into two parts. This is the axis, okay, and this is the latus rectum is perpendicular to the axis of the parabola, and it also passes through the focus. So what we have to find? A, O, B. We have to find area of the region, area bounded by the parabola and its latus rectum. We have to find area of this part, A, O, B, A. A, O, B, A. We have to find area of this part. Now, as this is the axis of the parabola, and this axis divides the parabola into two equal parts. That is, if we fold along this line, these two parts will coincide. So what we will do, we will find area of this particular part, AOS, and we will multiply and we will double it. Double the area of AOS will give us the area bounded by the parabola and latus rectum. Actually, you have to find area of this part. What we will do, we will find area of AOS and we will multiply that by 2 to get area of the whole part. So what I have written, the given parabola is symmetrical about x-axis, means x-axis divides it into two equal parts. Okay, so symmetrical about x-axis. Therefore, required area of, you have to find actually the area of the part AOBA, area region bounded by the parabola and its latus rectum. We have to find area of this part. So required area equal to 2 into area of the region AOS, area of the region AOS. Okay, so twice of. Now area of the region, to find area of the region AOS, what we can observe, for this particular region one of the boundaries is x-axis AOS. So for this part AOS, one of the boundaries x-axis OS, x-axis, so area will be y dx, x-axis, so dx into y. On x-axis the region varies from 0 to a, so it will be 0 to a y dx. Okay, and y we have to replace from the equation of upper boundary, which is the parabola 4a, y square equal to 4ax. So y will be equal to root over 4ax dx. As the equation of the parabola is y square equal to 4x, y will be root over 4ax. Root over 4a is 2 root a. It's 2 root a. It will be 4 root a 0 to a root x dx. So 4 root a, integration of root x is x to the power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. So it will be 8 by 3 root a, and a to the power 3 by 2 is a root a. This is a, if we put x equal to a, it will be a to the power 3 by 2 minus 0. So if we multiply root a and this, we will get 8 by 3 into a square. And so this is the final answer, 8 by 3 into a square. Next question is to find the area of the region bounded by the circle x square plus y square equal to 4. That means we have to find area of the circle x square plus y square equal to 4. Now we know how to draw a circle of this form, x square plus y square equal to 4 means 2 square. Okay, now let us draw the rough sketch of this. This is a circle with center at origin and radius 2. So this is the rough sketch of x square plus y square equal to 4. This is a circle with center at 0, 0 and radius 2 unit, radius 2. So coordinate of this point will be 2 0 and coordinate of this will be 0 2. 2 0 0 2. Okay, so what we have to find? Area of the circle. Now you can see the x-axis and the y-axis, x and y divides the whole circle into 4 equal parts. So if we find area of one particular part, if we part one of the quadrant and multiply this by 4, we will get the area of the whole circle. Okay, so what we have to write? So the given circle is symmetrical about both the axes. That means x-axis and y-axis. X-axis divides it into 2 equal parts. Y-axis also divides it into 2 equal parts. So x-axis and y-axis divides it into 4 equal parts. So required area equal to, we have to find area of the circle. Required area equal to 4 into area of the region AOB. 4 into area of the region AOB. So 4 into, now to find, we have to find area of this part. Now if we consider x-axis as one of the boundaries, its area will be dx into y dx from 0 to 2. From 0 to 2 y dx. Okay, and y equal to, y we have to replace from the equation of upper boundary, which is the circle, and its equation is x square plus y square equal to 4. So y equal to, so y will be root over 4 minus x square dx. As x square plus y square equal to 4, from this we will get y equal to this. Okay, we have to find area of the circle. For that we will find area of this part only, this quadrant only, and with this will multiply 4. So area of this part equal to this part, area of this part will be from 0 to x. If you consider x-axis as boundary, it will be y dx 0 to 2. Y dx 0 to 2. Now we have to write, we have to integrate. This integral is of the form root over a square minus x square. Now area of this, formula for this is root over a square minus x square. The integration will be x by 2 root over a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sine inverse of x by a 0 to 2. Okay, so first if we put x equal to 2, this will become 0. This will be 0 plus 2 sine inverse of 1 minus, if we put x equal to 0, this will become 0, this will become 0, so 0 plus 0. So if we put x equal to 2, this will become 0, value of this will be this, and if you put x equal to 0, both of the terms will be 0. Sine inverse of 1 is pi by 2, cancelling 2, its answer will be 4 pi. So 4 pi is the 4 pi unit square is the answer. Next question is to find the area bounded by the ellipse x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. First of all, we will draw the rough sketch of the ellipse. Here a is greater than b, x square by 4 square, y square by 3 square. So a is more than b. So major axis will be along x axis. So first of all, we will draw the rough sketch of x square by So this is the rough sketch of x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. This is major axis. Major axis will be of length 8. X square by 4 square. So this length is 4. This length is 4. This length 4 means coordinate of this point is 4 0. This is origin. Coordinate of this point is minus 4 0. Y square by 3 square. So this length is 3. This length is also 3. This will be 0 3 and this will be 0 minus 3. We have to find the area of the whole ellipse. Now x-axis and y-axis divides it into 4 equal parts. So if we find the area of this part only, and if we multiply the result by 4, we will get the area of the whole ellipse. So what we have to write? The given ellipse is symmetrical about both the axes, means x-axis and y-axis divides it into 4 equal parts. So required area equal to 4 into area of the region AOB. Now for this particular region, if we consider x-axis as one of the boundaries, area will be dx into y, that is y dx, 0 to 4, 0 to 4, and y you have to replace from the equation of the upper boundary, which is the given ellipse, x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. So you have to find y from this equation. So from the equation of the ellipse we get y equal to this. From this equation actually we get the value of y as this. Now if we multiply, 4 will get cancelled. This will be 3 into integration of 0 to 4 root over 16 minus x square dx. Now integration of this will be, this is by using special integral, this is of the form root over a square minus x square. So its integration will be x by 2 root over a square minus x square plus a square by 2, 8 sin inverse of x by 0 to 4. Next 3 into, we have to put x equal to 4. If we put x equal to 4, this will be 0, 16 minus 16 will be 0, this value of this will be 0, plus if we put x equal to 1, this will be 8 sin inverse of 1, 8 sin inverse of 1, minus next part, if we put x equal to 0, this will be 0 and this will be also 0, 0, 0, because sin inverse of 0 is 0 and 0 into something is 0. Sin inverse of 1 is pi by 2. So 3 into 8 into pi by 2. So ultimately its answer is 12 pi a unit square. So this is the area of this particular ellipse, 12 pi a unit square. So these were some simple questions from the topic application of integrals, area under the curves. In the next class I will solve some more questions from this particular chapter. That's all for today. Thank you.